it was really nice experience. I get to know a few players, especially when there to get to know the place where I'm gonna be for the next 5 years. It was a really good experience. I met really great people over there, coaching staff. I met the training staff, and for me, it was really important to get there before spring training. So happy to be here, happy to be there, and it's gonna be fun.
Where you go there and start like catching some of the pitchers? I know that was something you wanted to talk to, you wanted to do. You wanted to start doing.
Yes, yes. Actually, I talked to Wayno. We were texting a few days ago, and he asked me when I was gonna be there, and I said that was I'm gonna go to Jupiter 2 times a week, starting Monday 23rd. Want to be there Monday, Thursday until spring training start. It's really important for me to get to know the guys, get to know what they like to do, what are they working on, what we need to get better at, and create that relationship that is going to lead us to have a good year.
Listen, in that same vein, you're not playing for Venezuela, but you're going to be in spring training. How is it important to be in spring training with the guys?
Yes, for me it was not an easy decision, but I know my responsibilities. I know the dream of every baseball player is to play in the World Series Classic, but we all know that the situation with my ankle was something that I finished last year, and I don't want to risk my body into something that won't help the team at all. I talked to Mo and said that my priority was to stay here with the team, spend as much time as I can with everyone on the team, and that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna feel really really comfortable getting to know the guys and especially with myself because I know that for me it's really important to get to know each one of the guys.
Just in talking to some of the pitchers so far this winter without having been able to catch them yet, what have you learned about some of these guys maybe that you didn't know
Oh,
about? Some of the pitchers so far that you've been able to talk to this winter,
okay.
what have you learned about some of those guys maybe that you didn't know?
Oh, I mean, we all know that they're winner. They're competitive. They want to compete. They want to get better, and that's something that really pumped me up. They always want to learn something new every day, and that's something that I'm looking forward to. So I've been watching a lot of videos to the last month and a half, and I really love what I see. I love the body languages, how how competitive they are, and they just from what I hear and what I talk to them, they just want to win.
Anybody on video like surprise you so far? Somebody you didn't know they could do something like that? You were watching?
I mean, I've faced them quite a bit, and I know what kind of stuff they like to do. But there's some pitches that really surprise me. So, but I'm really excited to be here, to be here for them, and that's part of my job, just to get to know them and make them feel comfortable.
So the starting rotation is pretty established in terms of experience. There are a ton of younger players, especially relievers, that you'll see a lot in spring training because there's big overs on last night. How excited are you to be able to work with them?
I think a winning team is created by balance, and I think we had the balance. We had the starting rotation, really experienced, and we have veteran guys in the starting rotation, which is gonna help the relievers to get a little more settled, a little more comfortable, and I'm pretty sure that any question they have, they're gonna ask. So it's something that I'm looking forward to get to know each reliever and what they like to do, and what we can do to keep the strength up throughout the year. And that's something that already talked to our pitching coach because I'm really into learning the guys, and it's part of my job. I just want to be the best for them, and I want them to be the best for the team.
Those are good fit against a lot of these guys, and you're studying the tape. But is there something that you only learn about a pitcher by catching them in real time?
Yes, I mean, one thing is facing them, and one thing is catching them. It's totally different. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I want to be at spring training as early as I can, because I want to know what their mentality is, what they like to do, and about and talk about my setup, where you want me set up, where you want the target, and those like really for me, it's about details. What little detail they like because every pitcher is different, and every pitcher has a little detail that they like to see from a catcher.
Conversations that come during playing catch, part of that too, about not just conversations that come during playing catch that aren't about baseball. Is that part of getting to know guys too?
Yes, I mean it's not all about baseball. We can talk about different things, life or personal life. I mean, I like to express myself. I like to let them know who I am because when you play against me, you probably get a wrong perception because I won't play for you to like me. But I'm pretty sure that once they know who I am and they get to know me better, the relationship is going to be better. It's going to be really good.
Wilson, a lot of guys have come through here, they've mentioned your fire, that you play with an edge that, they didn't necessarily like it when you're on the Cubs, but now that you're on their team, what is it about that you take the game so seriously and play with that edge?
I think because coming out of Venezuela, I only had one chance. I only had Plan A, and something that I implement into my game. And every day that I go out there, I just think I have one chance. And this is gonna be my last game, and that's why I play with a lot of emotions, with my head on fire, and of course, not disrespecting anyone, but doing the best for my team.
How do you think this might go with the fans then, as you use yourself to them as a Cardinal after they've cheered against you for so long today?
The fans are being really sweet, really lovely. I got here last night, and every fan that I see, it make me feel like I've been here for a lot of years, and that's something that I was looking forward to. I mean, even playing against the Cardinals, they're still cheering for me. They were Some of them were cheering for me, just or asking me if I want to be here during the after my career with the Cubs, and so far, it's been nothing but a great experience with the fans. Hopefully, we keep it up for the last 5 years. I know I'm pretty sure about that. This is a baseball city, and everything about baseball, I love it.
When you're watching film specifically about Jack Flaherty, you faced him when he was at his best. When he was watching film, are you also watching film from that time when he's at his best, and what is he capable of doing?
Yes, I always go back and forth. Yes, I remember Jack Flaherty facing Flaherty in 2019. He was he was something special, and I know he's something special. I think once he get back full healthy, he's gonna be really good, and he's really good. But that's how I feel about him. That's what I told Mo. If we get this guy healthy, everything's gonna be fine because he had the talent. But um, when he had his best, like, he's almost unhittable. And yes, I watch video of him back and forth, and because I need to know what he does, what he's doing when he's at his best, and when he's not at his best. So how can we make him go back to be his best? So yeah.
Wilson, can you put into words your excitement about the fact that you've got the MVP and Goldschmidt, you've got Arenado third in the MVP, and now you, the urgency to try to win a World Series as soon as possible with all you guys at the top of your game?
Um, Having Goldie in Arenado is like a dream come true. I mean, play to those with those guys, it's really exciting. I mean, I play against them, but now that I'm here, I can't wait to start spring training and spend time with them. Having Goldie on first, Arenado on third is gonna guide. I think those are the two that gonna guide the team to the right way. I mean, a lot of younger players and myself look up to them, how who they are in and off the field, and how they go through to business, and that's something that got me really excited. And I was really happy when Arenado texted me about being here in the same team, and we also about winning the World Series. And that's something that makes me happy that the whole team is talking about winning the World Series, getting to the World Series, and I believe it because we have the team to get there, and we're here to win it all.
Wilson, I know you mentioned right now, Contreras. Have you had a chance to kind of talk to or get to know a little bit about kind of the prospects who are on that doorstep of getting to the majors, like Jordan Walker?
I hear about Jordan Walker. I mean, I hear that he's really power bat, right field, and he's gonna be spending time with us in spring training. Hopefully, I have a chance to talk to him about whatever. But I'm a guy that likes to know what's coming up, and that's something that I'm looking forward to.
Wilson, how have you found that in general? Just having this entire winter to get to know an entirely new organization, whole new stack of players. What's that been like to just sort of learn so much about so many people?
Yeah, I still can remember some names in the organization, but I think with the time it's gonna get a lot easier. It's a really cool experience. My second team, and I think uh, I just love it here. I mean, the way they received me here, and they made me feel that they want me here. So that was something that I was looking forward to, and it's gonna take time to get to know or to learn all the names, but I'm pretty sure that once I saw their face, I'm gonna know who they are.
Wilson, once you signed, you mentioned Pujols, the home run he hit that day. Have you heard from any of those guys? Did you hear from Yadi? Did you hear from Pujols? Anything like that?
I haven't heard from Pujols, but I heard from Yadi for sure. And it was right after we closed the deal. I know he knew. I know he knew, and because once I sent him a message, he already replied like 3 or 5 minutes.
Wow.
So it didn't took long for him to get back to me, and he was really excited to have me here. He said I would love the city, I would love the organization, and uh, he said a lot of good things about the organization for sure. And he wished me good luck. He was happy for me, and coming coming from Yadi Molina means a lot to me. He's my idol, and somebody that I always will look forward to.
How did he do as a,
Source?
how did he do as a manager in Venezuela? Or
I've been following him
Yeah.
and with my Yanis, and he's been doing really good actually. Winter ball is hard. Winter ball is hard, especially for him. First year as manager, but I think he's doing well. He put the team in the playoff. I mean, with the help of the players, but as a manager, he's doing good. It's part of the game. That's part of the game. Get ejected, especially coming from a guy that know everything, but almost. From a guy that spent half of his life behind the plate and in the feeling of the game, so it's not hard for him to get thrown out because he knows what's going on in the game.
You mentioned Pujols and Molina gone. Have you thought about your role as, I know you're still new, but as a mentor for some of the younger Latin players? Because you're a veteran now.
Yes. Well, my mindset is just to be here as every year that I come to spring training. I'll be a guy that is trying to win a spot. That's my mindset. But also, when I get to talk to the guys, I like to give him advice for sure. I like to be a 100% professional player on and off the field. And when I go through my business, I try to be as perfect as I can because I know that a lot of players are looking up to me or anyone on the team that is in the big league. And that's who I am. Even though the perfection doesn't exist, I try to do my best job on the field and to pass him the experience that I had so far.
Wilson, being in the division for all those years, you spent a lot of time scouting against the Cardinals and the guys that are now your teammates. And now that you're with those guys, is that something that you're able to kind of bring back to them and talk about giving advice? But does that perspective kind of change? If they were your opponents, but now as teammates, you can say, well, here are some things that I saw as a weakness for you, but to kind of help them now. Is that a different perspective that you can bring?
we haven't get to that point yet because it's really early in the year. But like I said, timing will tell if I can be able to talk to the guys about it, about what I saw in the past, of what I'm seeing in the present. But that's come with the relationship that we create and the bond that we have, that we're gonna have. That confidence that to tell him what, to tell somebody what's going on. But I think the time will tell, and I like to help. And a lot of times I see a lot of things that I might pull a guy on the side and say, "Hey, I think I saw this in the past, and you're doing this." So everything for the best of the team. I think I would do that.
Wilson, you talked about the messages from Arenado about wanting to win a World Series. You're a guy who's won a World Series. How much does that help you in your career that you know what it feels like and what it takes to win?
I think that's the biggest thing that keep me motivated and keep me want to win every year, to win it all every year. Even though that winning every year is impossible, right? But that's something that this organization had in their mind: just win the World Series and get to the World Series. And I think it's time to get there. So um, once you win the World Series, you stay hungry about it. You want to get there every single year, and that's something that this guy has shown me so far, that they want to win the World Series.
Wilson, can you describe maybe some conversations you've had with your brother about how the two of you are trying to win the National League Central Division?
That's fun. No, we have not. He's really still swallowing the trade, and it was really impactful for him. I'm really happy for him because I know that he's gonna have a chance to be himself in Milwaukee, and we already talked about some situations there, but it's gonna be fun to face my brother more than I did last year, and I'm looking forward to just to beat him because I know he wants to beat me, but I want to beat him. I want to beat him. Even though we're brothers, but it's part of the game, and I think we're here to win.
And I know over the years you've answered so many questions about the two of you being raised, the upbringing, and all that. But briefly, can you share just what childhood was like for you two playing baseball together? How hard it was, how and where you are today?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Puerto Cabello, uh, Venezuela, on the coast. We used to play with a piece of stick and a table, and we always wanted to be big leaguers. So once I signed, once told me that I was his example to follow. So he put kind of some weight on my shoulders, and that I took because I like to take challenges and responsibilities. And I already told him, like I always told him, don't give up. It's not gonna be easy. You have to get to United States. You have to learn the language, the culture. You a lot of times you wanna find yourself like, what am I doing here? But we have to think about our family, and what we want to accomplish in our life, right? And once I found out he got the call up, I was really excited. I started crying. It was something that I always would look forward to, and we're really humbled to be in the big leagues and spending the same league together. Thank you.
You mentioned talking with the new pitching coach, Dusty Blake. Do you have any impressions of him as compared to maybe some of your other former pitching coaches?
Yeah, it's really. I said that it's really well prepared. Every question that I asked, he was ready to answer, and that was really good. I'm a guy, like I said, I've been watching a lot of videos, and I really asked one specific thing about each pitcher. He was ready to answer, and I really love that. I think, like I said, the whole organization is pointing in one direction, and that's winning the World Series, and I love it.
Wilson, have you been able to talk to Kisner and Herrera a little bit, maybe see what they've experienced with the Cardinal staff already, and some things that you can build upon from what their experiences are as well?
All right, I talked to Kisner a few times, and we haven't met in person yet. I don't know why, but hopefully she's around here today and get to know him. I haven't talked to Herrera. I'm looking forward to. I hear he's a great guy, and a really good catcher. And I can't wait to spend time with those two together